Hey guys, and welcome to the lecture. In this lecture, we're going to cover pass, break, and continue. Let's get started right away with how break works. So what break does is when it's called, it's going to exit out of the smallest enclosing for or while loop. And I think this is really easily explained with an example. So we can have our variable var equals 10, and we're going to have the while loop. While true, we're going to decrease the value of var by 1, print off that value, and then when var equals 0, we're going to break. Now what this should do is we're going to start off with var 9, decrease that value, and then print off until 0, so it's going to go from 9 to 0, and then what we can do is show that we're done the loop with this. We're going to run that module. Let's go ahead and save it as break. And as you can see, we get 9 to 0, then we break, and we're done the loop. Even though we had the condition being while true, which is forever, we were able to exit out of that loop with a simple break statement. Now, continue is a bit different. What continue will do is as soon as you hit a call to continue, Python rather, is going to ignore the remaining statements inside of the loop and go to the next iteration. So let's say we have if var equals 6, we're going to continue. That means that when the value of var is 6, we're not going to print, we're not going to check if var is equal to 0 and break if it is. We're just going to go back to the top. So if we try and run that, you'll see 9, 8, 7, no 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Because we skipped the print over here with continue. Now, the last part that we have to cover is what pass does. Now, pass, continue, and break are sort of similar if you want to think of how they're used, but pass is basically do nothing. And I think a better example of pass being used isn't in a while loop, but rather in a for loop. Say we have for x in range 3, what we're going to do is just pass. We're going to just do nothing. So this is going to do absolutely nothing. If we run the module, we see just nothing happens. The for loop is operating and we're going through the iterations from 0, 1, 2, but pass just makes nothing happen. And this is really useful for functions and classes which we want to define through an identifier, but we don't really want them to do anything yet. And I guess that's about it for this lecture, and I'll see you guys next time.